It's because I put myself in that position, and then I can just feel what it's like, and it just fucking sucks, you know? Yeah, I just hope that I know for my own personal challenges that I have overcome, and running has been, you know, a big part of my life.
Yep. I thought he was completely insane.
I thought Derek was absolutely mad.
Not gonna lie, I did think it was a little bit insane.
It's crazy. It's wildly ambitious, both from a physical distance, but also it's incredible to get behind such an important conversation.
Then again, I've seen Derek achieve some pretty incredible things over the years and overcome some adversity, so yeah, absolutely nuts, but probably not surprised.
Where's this pain scale at, Derek?
Out of 10?
Yeah.
About 20. I can't walk.
I think what was probably my favourite part of it is watching him just push through. I mean, he was knackered.
And he was just in agony. He was hobbling along, I think kind of running. And at that point I thought, what am I doing on a bike? He's just run over 120 something kilometres. The very least I can do is hop off the bike and have a jog with him.
I've got it!
I thought there was such a festive environment on the day. It just felt like such a beautiful, connected community of people who rise up when someone says, hey, let's do something outlandish and really positive together.
I loved how many children knew his name and could stop to say hi or shout out as they ran past the kindy, the school, all the people going to work in the morning beeping. He's like 140 kilometres in at this point. I think in the hurt locker, and still just everyone getting behind it, I think is a really important part of the day.
The true highlight for me was really watching those kids get amongst it. That's when we really saw resilience, kindness and commitment all in real life and not just being talked about.
Derek being able to raise this money to help support Pink Shirt Day and the Youth Mental Health Foundation is super special, because anything that we as a country can do to support education in that space is so important.
Are you there at the finish line? Yes, please. Cool. Thank you.
I'm a fucking psycho and a legend.
Pink Shirt Day is such a great way to raise the conversation of mental health, starting really young, which I think is so good for making it normal to talk about. I think Pink Shirt Day is about kindness and inclusivity, and we obviously can always do with more of that.
It's made me realise that, you know, not only is Pink Shirt Day about bullying and the efforts to stop bullying, but it's also about making kids and anybody who feels less than themselves to believe in themselves and sort of know that they're stronger and can push their limits, which I think is a really cool message.
Events like this, they start the conversation, they create connection and also visibility around these sorts of things, the things that really matter, especially in our young kids' lives. And I thought it was something incredibly powerful about using running to represent and to bring this message forward, because running, it really strips you back. It can be really vulnerable, it can be emotional and very uncomfortable, and that often mirrors exactly what people with mental health issues experience.
The event itself and what he put himself through was extremely hard on his body, and very tolling on his feet. He had huge blisters and black toes and losing nails, and then at the end of the race what you don't see afterwards was when he goes home and his muscles start raging in a temperature and sweating and yeah, he still has to suffer through the recovery of that as well.
So my thought behind this whole event was, if I can show these kids what they thought was impossible and make that possible, it might change their perception on reality. And the idea is to give them more confidence, more self-belief, more self-esteem, so that when they come up to challenges in their life, that they can overcome these problems. Why am I getting emotional?